Welcome to The Taste of Life. My name is Murielle Bollen and I'm the creator of The Taste of Life and the author of the book The Taste of Becoming Me. The Taste of Life is all about being a bridge. A bridge for you to help you access a life of limitless possibility, of well-being, of joy, of inner peace. How? By helping you look into the possibility of changing your mindset. Because the way you look at a certain situation determines how you experience the situation and how you experience life in general in that situation. So if you can change how you can look at a situation, what your thoughts are about a situation, and it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, by changing that mindset about that situation, you change your life. You change how you experience your life. Now, we are going through a very challenging time right now. And it is challenging emotionally, mentally, physically. And I thought that this was absolutely the right time to start posting these videos, because I have to tell you quite honestly, these have been in the making for a while. And I've been procrastinating and not really knowing when to start posting them. And now I was wondering, is this the right time? But yes, I do feel that this is absolutely the right time. This is, I think, my opportunity to help you, to guide you onto that bridge and to give you some tools and share with you my experience in how you can change your experience of this situation by changing your thoughts about the situation, by changing how you think about the situation and how you perceive the situation. How do I know this? Well, because I went through this whole process myself, and I'm actually still going through it because it's an ongoing journey. I started my journey of healing, of discovering who I really am, of changing how I perceive life, how I perceive every situation, every relationship in my life. I started that journey in 2011 after I was diagnosed with cancer. Now, that was a very, very challenging time in my life because I was suffering from severe anxiety and extreme fears. I was afraid of dying. And I think that many of you can relate to that, especially in these times. And so I just knew that I had to do something, and that, this challenging time was there to help me discover my real self, my true self. And so that is when I started my journey. And while I was on it, I had a shaman friend of mine tell me that I was a wounded healer. Now, at that time, I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea what I needed to be or how this was going to go. And when she spoke the words, there was something inside of me that felt right. But I decided to just accept the words and let it go. So over the years, I've come to discover that indeed, from my wounds, I can help others. And my wound was not the cancer. It was my darkness. It was facing those fears. It was facing those emotions and accepting that that was also a part of me and moving through it and really changing my mindset about who I was, who I needed to be, and all the beliefs that I had in my life. So as I am moving on that bridge, and crossing that bridge to that life of limitless possibility and inner peace and well-being and joy, as I'm crossing that bridge, I'm discovering more and more the possibilities of helping others cross that bridge as well. And that is why I'm sharing these videos with you. Because yes, I wrote a book, and I've helped a lot of people in writing that book, and a lot of my readers reach out to me to let me know how much the stories in the book have helped them change their mindset and thus experience life in a different way. But I feel that it is my purpose to reach more people. And although this is way out of my comfort zone to start making videos, I decided it was time to do that. And it was time to get more of myself out in the open so that I can help more of you step onto that bridge and cross the bridge, and give you the tools and share with you my experiences in all honesty, so that indeed I can be that wounded healer and help others. So while I was on my journey, and while I started writing the book and started writing down all my stories about how I was moving through those emotions and leaving old beliefs behind, and really all the challenges that I faced, I discovered that actually there were 7 steps. So I discovered 7 steps that I wrote down in my book, The Taste of Becoming Me. 7 steps of my journey of really changing my life around. 7 steps on that bridge. And that is what I would like to talk to you about in the coming weeks. Like really exploring those 7 steps, going into them, going into the stories like behind each of the steps, and really helping you step by step changing that mindset. Because this is not a change that comes as a big epiphany where you say like, oh, okay, this is how I need to look at life. Okay, let's do it. Bam, there I am. No, that's not how it works. It's really like step by step. And sometimes it's a giant leap, and sometimes it's a tiny step, and it's a work in progress for all of us. And so the coming weeks, I really would like to dive into those 7 steps, into those stories, and give you some tips and, share my experiences. And then hopefully, you find a way to get on that bridge and really change your experience of life. Now, the 7 steps, which I will share with you briefly here, which we will go over in the next few weeks, are starting with claiming your power. And then we go into from separation to unity. Now, step number 3 is stepping into the unknown. Then number 4 is discovering the place of self-love. Number 5 is journey into your intuition. Number 6, sharing your gifts. And number 7 is discovering the true taste of life. Now, I need to share with you as well that this is not a linear journey. Like I defined those 7 steps, but then and still now, I'm moving through them not in a linear way, because a step will show up for me whenever the time is right for me to take it to the next level and to grow. Because that is what this life is about. It's a continuous process of growth. There is no beginning, there is no end. We're just growing, we're just moving through it. We're just crossing that bridge. And after this bridge, there will be another bridge and another bridge. And that is just how we keep going and how we keep moving. So, yes, I guess that's about it for this video. I really hope that you will join me so that I can help you get on that first bridge and change your experience of life. I thank you so much for listening to me. And if you have any questions, or if you have any remarks, or if there is something that you would like to share with me, please reach out to me either in a comment or go to my website, send me an email. All my contact information is on my website, which is posted below as well. And then hopefully I will see you next week when we will really dive into step 1, which is claiming your power. So hopefully I'll see you next week. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.